when I was younger, I was like, oh, should I get baptized? Should I not? I don't really feel like I should. I had a youth pastor explain it to me this way. He was like, hey, why don't you feel like you want to? I said, well, because I'm not a perfect Christian. And he was like, okay, so when do you feel like you'd be a perfect Christian? I said, well, I guess if I fix this, if I fix that. And he was like, okay, let me ask you something. I said, okay. Keep in mind, he was white. He didn't sound like that. But anyway, he was like to me, if you were in a relationship with a guy, right? And you loved him so much and you could genuinely see that he loved you and he cared about you. He would say that he loves you and he would say that he cares about you, but he would say to you, yeah, you know, I like being with you, but I wouldn't want to marry you. That's just not really something I'd want to do. Would you be happy with that? And I was like, obviously I'd not be happy. And he was like, okay, so why do Christians feel like they can do the same with Jesus? And I was like, what do you mean? And it's like, well, when you get married to someone, that's a public declaration of your love for that person. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. He was like, okay, so the exact same is with baptism. It is a public declaration of your love for Jesus Christ, but also a declaration of what Jesus has done for you in your life. It's the transformation. It's a symbol of that transformation. You being buried under the water shows that your old self has been passed away. Your old self is gone. And when you come up, you are renewed. So why do you feel embarrassed to show that to the world? And I was like, yo, that's a good point.